How is my research progressing? Okay, here's a quick recap. My research is based on looking at whether electronically delivered mail will improve communication between landlord and tenant. When I use the term landlord, it also refers to landladies as well. In my pilot exhibition, an overall summary of tenants' responses was that the best form of communication was core communication, that's face-to-face communication, with accessibility and boundaries. It was also important to have a common set of standards agreed in advance, but the tenancy agreement should also allow for this. It was deemed essential that both parties maintain a good relationship based on trust, so that if a problem did occur, whether rent-based or social or housing, it would be easier to sort it out. Every single one of my tenants at some point has locked themselves out, but because we have a good relationship, it has saved us both time and money. The biggest barrier to a tenant-landlord relationship seems to occur when novice private landlords do not have enough knowledge about the legal issues based around tenancy agreements and tenants' and landlords' rights. And yes, it's true, tenants have far more rights than landlords. Cycle 1 of my action inquiry is a reconnaissance cycle based on the Pigott-Irvine model, as this allows for subcycles and different subplots as themes arise. I therefore interviewed 10 estate agents and letting agents. There did not seem to be one preferred method of communication, although phones seemed to be the most commonly used method. In reality, most admitted to preferring face-to-face. However, this is not the most cost-effective or time-friendly way of running a business. Some letting agents did manage to build up a good working relationship with landlords based on trust and reputation. But as the tenant-based population has a very high turnover, most relationships are forged in the office at a face-to-face level because there is so much paperwork to do in setting up a tenancy. If I had to summarise themes and subplots, I would say 1. There is a definite gender issue, as more men are estate agents than letting agents. 2. I would ask, is there a recycling issue with the amount of paperwork generated? Could email perhaps save paper? And 3. Are women more suited to the job as letting agents because they are less aggressive by nature and they are willing to go the extra mile and solve tenants' problems and issues, as ultimately a tenant who pays the rent is better than one who refuses and has to be evicted, which can be very costly and extremely upsetting.